At the crossroads of the 7th century, a realm of unparalleled grandeur and enduring legacy, the Sasanian Empire stood poised on the brink of its ultimate demise. At its helm sat Yazdgerd the Third, a figure of both immense power and profound tragedy, destined to become the last king of kings of Iran. Yazdgerd's ascension to the throne at the age of 8 marked not a new dawn, but a lingering sunset for the Sasanian dominion. The once unconquerable empire, a rival to the Roman and Byzantine might, was now reeling from the exhaustion of a grueling war with the Byzantines and torn apart by bitter civil strife. Powerful, noble factions, consumed by their own regional aspirations, had carved the empire into a fragmented landscape, their loyalty to the crown a fading memory. Yazdgerd, a mere figurehead, ruled an empire where actual power resided in the hands of warring aristocrats and ambitious generals. The storm that would finally shatter the Sasanian Empire was brewing in the Arabian Peninsula. The fledgling Rashidun Caliphate, infused with the fervor of a newly unified Islamic faith, had begun its relentless expansion. Yazdgerd, despite his initial efforts to defend his empire against the encroaching Arab armies, faced mounting internal dissent and lacked the resources to mount a truly effective resistance. The Battle of Al-Qadisiyah, fought in 637 CE, proved to be a catastrophic turning point. The Sasanian army, under the command of General Rostam Farrokhzad, was decisively defeated, and the capital, Ctesiphon, fell to the Arab forces. Yazdgerd, carrying the weight of a crumbling empire, began a desperate journey eastward, a flight from Ctesiphon to Hulwan, then to Ray, and eventually to Merv, hoping to find allies and raise a new army. His appeals to the local populace for taxes and troops met with dwindling enthusiasm, as the war-weary people longed for peace. Yazdgerd's demands, tinged with a fading arrogance and disconnect from the grim reality of his situation, alienated many of his potential allies. In 642 CE, at the Battle of Nehawand, his last major attempt to challenge the Arabs ended in a devastating defeat, effectively marking the end of organized Sasanian resistance. The final act of Yazdgerd's tragic reign unfolded in 651 CE near Merv. Having sought refuge in a mill, he was murdered in his sleep, possibly by a local miller, although some sources suggest the instigation of the powerful governor of Merv, who, recognizing the inevitable demise of the Sasanian Empire, sought to secure his own future with the new power. The fate of Yazdgerd's daughters is interwoven with a blend of history and legend. One of them, Shahrbanu, became a prisoner of the Arabs and eventually married Hussein ibn Ali, a grandson of the Prophet Muhammad. Another daughter, Nikbanu, sought refuge in the mountains and prayed to Ahura Mazda for protection, causing a mountain to miraculously open and shelter her. It is believed that the location of this mountain is near a modern-day city of Yazd. A Shrin called Pira Sabs lives at the top of the mountain, with the dripping water said to represent her tears. The fall of Yazdgerd the Third and the Sasanian Empire marked a profound transformation in Persian history. The centuries-long dominance of Zoroastrianism began to wane as Islam rose to prominence, and the once mighty empire was incorporated into the nascent Islamic Caliphate. Despite the tragic end of the Sasanian dynasty, its artistic and cultural heritage, a vibrant tapestry woven over centuries, continued to exert a powerful influence on the emerging Islamic civilization, leaving an enduring mark on the region and the world.